Pode soltar, DJ.
Toma.
You're listening to HauntsRUs, the podcast that's haunted on Maine. My name's Cheeb, and today I'm joined by I can't count, 4?
And more.
4 co-hosts. There's 4 of you, right? Hold on, let me count on my fingies. How many of you there is?
My fingies.
I got a 1. Okay, all right. Introducing my 3 usual co-hosts and a special guest. Will you folks introduce yourselves to the audience?
That's your sense to go.
Not it!
Hi, I'm Thotty. I get paid now to draw sometimes.
Yes.
Yay.
Yeah.
Slay.
Slay.
Out here.
Hi, I'm Gato. I'm here. Yeah. Goblin era. Let's go.
Goblin era.
Hi, I'm Nikkita. I'm always the tired one, and for my usual, I'm not a changeling.
And introducing our special guest, please introduce yourself.
Hey gang, I'm new here. I'm Tank. What's up, team? It's a pleasure to be here. Hello, nice to be here. How are
we
you?
have our Tank.
Hi, Tank. Tell us about yourself.
Hey.
Hey, you asked me to tell you about myself.
No, I don't want you to tell you. I'm sorry I asked you to do that.
Chicken, why you gotta be so demanding?
It's all good.
We live together.
I know. I'm so sorry. I'm asking too much of my guest.
My goodness.
It's cool.
Oh my god.
I'm here to
Okay.
hang out. What's up? We're chilling. Yeah, no, hi, I'm Tank. I'm longtime friend of the gang, and I do stand-up comedy in Los Angeles, California.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I've had some of you all as guests on my own podcast, Morning Drew, available wherever podcasts are sold. And we're hanging. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, now he's finally on our podcast. We did it. We got Morning Drew on the podcast due to popular demand.
Did it. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. The turns have tabled.
In terms of
man
table.
of our own way.
Yeah, we got someone who actually knows what they're doing.
Oh yeah, I read a book on joke structure. I'll
Yeah?
structure the shit out of these jokes. Watch me.
You could structure a joke. It's like a building, man. A joke is like a building.
It has layers.
Yeah, man, it's got layers.
It's got like...
It's Shrek.
Brick layers.
It's the onion layers.
You know what's funny about Shrek? So I technically went to film school. I got a degree in screenwriting, and the stereotype with film school is that you have to watch Citizen Kane a bunch. Have you all seen or heard of Citizen Kane? It's a real old movie. It's a classic, some argue. I watched that movie 0 times in my life. I have, in a scholarly setting, watched the movie Shrek 6 times.
Oh, it's a good movie.
It's a perfect movie.
Is Shrek the perfect movie?
It is structurally sound, and it's also just very funny and good. And like, academically.
Also, it doesn't help that it got a killer song, too.
Somebody.
I argue.
Me?
That's a really good song.
Face, I will believe.
Somebody once told me.
You got the wrong song.
Everyone's singing a different
You got
fucking
the...
I know, we're all singing.
All right.
Okay.
I argue that's one of the most efficient songs ever written, because like there aren't a lot of songs that you know exactly what song it is based on the first note alone. Like, yeah, like you could just turn the radio on, it's just
Body.
and you know exactly what song's playing. Name another song where you could do that. I defy you.
Black Parade.
Decode from Twilight.
That G
Oh,
note.
man.
Oh God, Decode. Yeah.
That's a good point, actually.
I got married to Black Parade. I walked
Did
down the
you
hall to that
really?
song.
She did.
I did. I
She
live
did.
streamed
Very
it.
much
did.
Where were you, bitch?
I was at work.
It was very,
So
it was
Like,
very,
get on your phone.
very stressful time.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was also during. Yeah, girl, you chose a bad time to get married. You were just like, "Hey, we're getting married on the Discord." Boop,
That
boop.
is right.
I was like,
Well-
"Bitch, I'm at work. This is my
Hey,
10-hour
girl.
shift."
Girl,
Your
imagine
10-hour
being the.
was this at the-
Imagine being the one doing her freaking makeup, making sure her freaking stuff is good, carrying the. I was carrying the laptop, recording and the stuff, and making sure everything was good. I was like, "Oh crap, I can't even."
Lol. No one took pictures.
Literally, me. I was
And
shook.
no one
I was
took
gonna say, why did
pictures.
you
That's
need
the
the
crazy
makeup?
part about it all,
Imagine
man.
attending a wedding
Girl.
on the clock.
Like I had to try to make like the sign at the same time doing her makeup, and I had just come out of work too, and straight from work to there.
You shouldn't have clocked out. You should have stayed clocked on and gotten paid, double paid to do the makeup.
I'm not
Hell
gonna
yeah.
charge my friend her wedding
Yeah, man.
makeup.
Well, then you could have gotten
Hey,
single
hey, hey,
paid.
hey, hey!
You could have gotten
You
paid at
wouldn't
all.
have been able to pay me anyways.
But yeah, that was
Well,
good
then you
time.
should. Never mind. We're having fun here. We're having a nice time, team. It's HauntsRUs, the Morning Drew HauntsRUs collab. That
He's a
people have been
Capricorn.
talking for.
I'm a Scorpio. Hee hee.
He's like, "No, but you needed the most
I
money.
I'm a Libra.
But you needed to make money. What are you doing not making
She
money?
owes me
Yeah.
a favor.
How much did you
She
pay
owes
for that?"
me. She owes me
For
the
what?
favor
Get a
of a
deal.
lifetime. She can never get rid of me now.
Yeah. She's on my podcast now, so that's how I repaid her. She gets to be on the podcast.
That was the monkey paw situation. I wish I could get my wedding done for free.
You're stuck with me for the rest of your life.
Stuck with a
Yeah, cursed with friendship.
Girl, what?
cursed with friendship.
Earn the return label. You can't return me now, bitch.
Yeah, man.
No receipt.
no returns. Ha ha.
Not valid after 7 days.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, what's on the agenda today? Today we're going to talk about two Brazilian urban legends. We're going to talk about two entertainers who supposedly sold their soul to the devil. And, unfortunately, and I looked up music videos and I looked up these entertainers' work, and it turns out that I can't speak Brazilian. I'm very sorry.
No.
Turns
Like
out
they
I don't
enjoy their
speak
steakhouse
Portuguese.
somehow.
What will we do when we go
very
to Brazil?
What are we gonna do when I go to Brazil?
We have fans
Bro.
there.
Bro, we do. This one's for our Brazilian viewers. We
how-
love you. Te amamos, campeones número
I don't know how
uno.
we got fans from over there, but I guess they all know. I guess they all know that we're like, hey,
Brazilians are fans of
hey, dumb
everything.
bitches.
Yeah, we love Brazil.
It doesn't matter what it is.
This is
Someone
a-
in the comments.
This is a funny coincidence, but Morning Drew does have like a 20% Brazilian listening ship, and that's literally not a joke. I could show you my stats. I have like a weird Brazilian fan base out of
Yeah,
nowhere.
dude.
He
No,
stole our fans.
bro.
Shout out,
It's
Viva
the same
Brasil.
fans, dude. Our Brazilian fans are also listening to Morning Drew.
Hey,
Same
welcome
guy.
to Rio de
Welcome.
Janeiro. Great.
Nos te
holiday.
amananos. Trying to like,
Fuck.
Big fan of that Jesus statue you guys got over there. It's very
hell
big.
yeah.
Will
Yeah,
I
man.
get
10 out of
will I
10.
get in trouble if I say Jesus wants a hug?
Think
What
so.
the
That's
fuck
not,
did
like,
you just say?
blasphemous.
How dare you?
How could,
On our
dude,
Christian podcast.
dude, Tank is Catholic, dude.
Jesus wants a hug.
It's like 90% Catholic in this podcast.
Yeah, it's true, man. We got crackers to
Ah,
spare.
fuck, man.
They're the
Oh,
waivers.
God.
Pass me the Can you dip that Jesus in some hummus,
Oh
please?
God.
Yeah.
This is what trial. All the
This hummus is blessed. Yeah.
all the church serving people against the
Imagine
witch.
taking your communion and dipping your crackers in hummus.
So, as
Gotta
you
go over to
know,
Costco.
this is a haunted doll podcast. I'm pretty sure that it is.
We're still haunted dolls.
I think it's just, haunted stuff. Dolls are cool. Haunted dolls. That's like, we're like little haunted. Anyways, are you guys familiar with the Brazilian entertainment Fofao?
Hold up.
No.
I need
No.
to. Let me type this down.
Fofao?
Holy shit, that's an ugly ass
Oh.
thing.
Yeah, it's on the Discord, man.
Yeah, look up.
Be ugly.
Some of y'all should have done your homework. Look up Fofao. He's a very popular children's entertainer. He was in a children's television program called like Magic Balloon, Balao Mágico. I'm sorry, I'm not Portuguese. I'm sorry to my Brazilian viewers who are just like, you can't say shit right. I speak Mexican Spanish, which means that it's like the hillbilly Spanish. So
to all my
please forgive
Brazilian
me.
fans,
I speak Spanish.
I'm sorry, but what the?
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
this is the
as
guy
we're
that dances
looking-
in Brazil, right?
Yeah, he's one of the. You know the one.
It comes
So
out the
there's
bus and he
just,
just dances. I love him.
Is he dressed up like Chucky on purpose?
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he does look. He does have a striking He does have a striking resemblance to Chucky because he wears like the overalls and the striped shirt. But his most striking feature is his face, of course.
Yeah, that mug's a mother wouldn't love that face. I'm sad to say.
I'm gonna get my bat and just start smacking it without with prejudice, without hesitation, on
Yes.
sight, pow. Or I do the thing a favor.
He looks like a mouth between two ball sacks.
Yeah, I saw the thought as well.
I cannot see
yeah.
that now.
I can't.
Yeah, this dude's got jizz in those cheeks in a big way.
Oh
It needs to be stabbed.
Yeah,
This guy's
It
stalking
needs,
seeds.
it needs to
no!
be
Everything
fired.
reminds me of him.
there's no nice way to put it, guys. This guy looks like he's got two ball sacks as
Yeah.
bare cheeks.
This guy's
Needs
scroted.
to be exploded.
Scroted with the sauce.
This guy's scroted with the jizz.
With
Yeah.
the sauce. Everything reminds me of him.
Yeah, man, that boy
I don't know
sauce.
how people can go near that thing without vomiting, saying.
It is very, the actor that plays him, he used to do comedy. He's always been a performer of some kind. Like, he dabbled in prosthetics, and this was the original character that I'm sorry. This is the original character that he came up with for Magic Balloon, and eventually his character became so popular he got his own spin-off show, and then he just sort of fucking blew up. The kids fucking love this guy, you know?
Oh, he's bigger?
Yeah,
Wait.
Huh.
This is a man?
this is a man. There's a man
Uh-oh.
under there. That's a guy with prosthetics, dude.
Uh-oh.
It's definitely giving John Wayne Gacy in a little way.
Oh
This man needs to be stabbed.
It's
Speaking of stabbing, the reason that we're talking about Mr. Fofao here is because there is a Brazilian urban legend that says that his doll would come alive and stab you at night. Ooh.
ball. He keeps saying ball. Like am I understanding this correctly? Like a bouncy ball?
Tube.
A what? A doll. I'm sorry.
Doll. Forgive me.
This is a haunted doll podcast, not a haunted ball podcast.
Is it crazy to think that someone would be playing with a ball on a children's show? In my defense, I'm just saying. All right. Anyway, we can
He is
proceed.
the ball.
His doll would come alive and stab people. So there is a Chucky connection. That's
There
just
is a
what
Chucky
is.
connection. In fact, what it was is after the Chucky film came out, that's where his reputation. I wouldn't say his reputation was tainted, but kids and folks saw that he had a resemblance to the killer doll Chucky, and it just so happens that I'm sorry, I'm messing up my fucking words. It just so happens that around this time, he became really popular, and he had a bunch of merchandise, and among that merchandise was this doll. So the legend says that there was this doll, a Fofao doll. It's just a little doll. I sent you guys the article on Docs and Info, and that has a picture of the doll. Note to the editor. That's behind the scenes information. The audience doesn't need to know that we have a Discord.
Oh God, no, they don't not need to know that.
Everyone has a Discord. Can I say something
everyone
not nice and kind of just real quick?
You have the floor.
You said after the Chucky movies came out, that's when all this the urban legend happened. Latin Americans, like, we don't have an original bone in our fucking body, dude.
We're just bootleggers to the
We're
end.
just like bootleggers. Everything that we have, like the stuff that's painted on like the side of our businesses is copyrighted images, like Goku.
Goku.
My
You
Little
wouldn't go to
Pony.
Goku's Tacos, please.
A bunch of
Mickey Mouse.
It's Mickey
Charlotte
Mouse.
the Mouse.
Just like
It's SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
yeah, it's
A lot of SpongeBob. Yeah.
a lot of SpongeBob. That's it. You can cut that out if need be, but like, it's very funny. It's very funny that we keep doing that.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Like,
great.
that kind of looks like it. It's fun.
Oh, that's a good picture.
I got a lot. Oh yeah. Oh,
He's
he got a
snowboard.
skateboard.
Or is that a skateboard or a
It's a
snowboard?
big ass skateboard. I think he's supposed to be like a kid. I can't tell.
He's just a guy, dude. He's just a happy guy. He sings and he dances.
Yeah, I mean, he wouldn't be so happy, and
He's just a little
we wouldn't be
guy.
talking about him if he was really all that happy.
So the legacy of this guy's,
Balls is hanging around.
it was tarnished by Chucky because it was like the exact doll that Chucky films were based on, and so people stopped liking his doll.
So what happened was the way these dolls were manufactured, it's just a soft toy. So like if you think about like a Cabbage Patch Kid or like a baby doll that has like a plastic head and a soft body, it was just one of those dolls. But because, and this is like a bunch of I don't know, I really like toys. Maybe one day I'll study and become a toy designer, but it just so happened with this toy, it was made out of, you know how like in carnivals, you'll get like the really cheap toys with like the styrofoam stuffing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so because the stuffing of that toy was just like the styrofoam beam, so the stuffing of that toy was just the styrofoam beads. So as a result, like it wasn't very strong. So the head was stuck on with like what I would call a gardening pike. So like the head, the part of the head just had like a big old spike in it, like a big plastic spike. It looks like a gardening spike that you would use for like outdoor stuff. And
That's where
that's
this
what like
knife came
incited
out.
like the yeah, so they said that if you tore apart the toy, there was a knife inside, and that the reason why Fofao dolls had a knife inside was because the actor who played Fofao like made a deal with the devil, and he had to put knives in all of his dolls so that way he could make child sacrifices to keep his fame up.
Damn.
Wow, we Latins like to twist things.
I was gonna say,
Girl.
Latin Americans love making everything about the devil. It's so funny.
It really is. And that's not even the only Brazilian haunted celebrity doll.
No.
Okay? By sheer coincidence. And let me post this onto the Discord really quick. So let me post that there. Or CTRLV. So I put it in the general. We have another haunted celebrity doll with the exact same premise.
Oh my god, make a pact with
Is
the
it? Oh,
devil.
gosh.
Another Hello Kitty.
Zuza?
Zuza?
Zuza.
Oh god, I just saw her doll. Oh my god.
I guess open the link. Is there the doll
I guess
behind the
so.
link?
Let me see. Did you say devil Hello Kitty?
Yeah, because that's the same story that they have in Mexico, where, like,
Do
the
they
reason why
s-
she has, like, no mouth is because, like, the devil took it or something.
I'm fucking dead.
Yeah.
That's a cool
Yeah.
doll.
The ketchup song?
I
Demonic.
know! The set of
Pokemon?
Pokemon, Harry
The
Potter.
devil.
Can't watch the Potter kids.
That one makes more sense.
Yeah.
A lot of things don't make sense.
Fuck J.K. Rowling.
Fuck that bitch.
Yeah. My mom was like, you can't watch Courage the Cowardly Dog. She said it's ugly.
The things I do for love.
I love that little
Your
guy.
mom was just like, don't put that shit on the
Worship
No, it's
TV.
another one of
Like,
it's
look at him. He's a
another
devil
one of those
worshiper.
like if you play something backwards, you can hear the message from the devil thing.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Led Zeppelin.
All right, so the legend of Zusa. So legend goes that in the Brazilian city of I'm bad at talking. Why do I host a fucking podcast, dude? What am I doing with my life? So in the Brazilian city of Sorocaba, a rumor started to spread regarding a mother that made a pact with the devil so that way she could afford to buy her daughter a Zusa doll. And Azusa just happens to be, like, one of the most popular Brazilian, like, entertainers. She does music. She does everything. She's been doing this shit for years. She obviously has a doll, all the merchandise. She probably rivals, like, Fofao in her popularity with children.
Basically, she's their Barbie doll.
It's like, I wouldn't say she's their Barbie
Britney.
doll. Britney, maybe she's like their
Britney,
Britney,
bitch.
but Britney had like an adult tang to it. I don't ever think Britney was supposed to be meant
She's
for
like
children.
Hannah
Taylor
Montana.
Swift.
Hannah Montana.
Yeah, I would say maybe like their Hannah Montana, something like that. So, according to this urban legend, the following day after the child had slept with her new toy, she inexplicably woke up all scratched up and the doll's plastic nails were stained with blood.
Whoa.
Some people say that the child died due to the injuries.
She got gangrene from the dirty toy.
After the incident, the doll was chained in the Sacred Museum of the Metropolitan Cathedral of Our Lady of the Bridge. Very long name for a museum. I got that in one try.
Proud of you.
Yeah. The news spread quickly, and the crowd went to the church on November 9th, 1989, to find the author of aggression. The church pastor at the time had to close the doors to minimize the turmoil and sought the press and the police to warn everything was just a rumor. This is still remembered as one of the most famous Brazilian urban legends, and it was responsible for traumatizing countless Brazilian kids. In the years that followed, the rumors started to spread around, alleging that Zusa had made a pact with the devil herself in order to get famous. Some people still believe that if you listen to certain Zusa LP tracks backwards, messages to the devil can be heard. Ooh.
Ooh. Oh my god.
So yeah,
Crazy.
man. Everything really do just have to fucking be about the devil with Latin America, doesn't it? Like, literally everything.
I'm trying to think of where Zusa fits in, because, you know, there tends to be wordplay with people's names, so it's like Zusa, Beelzebub.
So there's Zusa, Beelzebub, there's also Zozo, who is the demon that appears to you.
There it is.
Who is one of the demons that can be summoned if you use a Ouija board. So
That's the
Zusa,
one.
Zozo, that's very familiar.
There it is.
Get
I
it.
knew it. I knew that name is already kind of spooky in and of itself, outside of the context of her having associations with the devil. It's like Zusa. That sounds like a demon. And come to find out, that is the name of a demon, sort of.
It's one of the demons.
One of the many, many demons that there is.
Spooky.
But yeah.
That's fairly recent. 1989, you said?
Yeah, 1989.
That's like, what, like 30 years ago, give or take?
30 or so. It said 25 in the article, but I'm just like, this WordPress blog is probably older. It's like probably 10 years old already, so I'm not going to say 25.
Yeah.
But I couldn't add 10 years because I'm bad. I can't even count how many hosts I have. How do you expect me to add 10 to 25? That's too hard. Okay? I'm not podcasting because I'm good at math.
I kind of want to look up. You said she's a musician?
Yes. You could hear
I
her
wanna
music
see.
on YouTube.
Zusa.
I'm gonna look it up to
Yeah, look
see.
up-
Zucifer.
Yeah.
Because
pump
wouldn't
some
it
of
be
the
funny,
tunes up.
like, to sell your soul to the devil and come out with shitty music? Like, even if it's popular.
I mean,
Like, I
If
sold my
she's-
soul to the devil and I made Party Rockin'. Or Party
Party
Rockers.
Rockin' is a good song. I'm gonna fucking fight you. Sorry for Party Rockin'. They broke up.
Oh no.
Hold on, I'm gonna listen to it.
Yeah, they broke up like 10 years ago, didn't they?
Shot.
When they made that song Shots, 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 that was so inspiring.
Shots.
Everybody.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was a fun time to work at Starbucks. Because everyone was just like, not those kinds of shots. And I was like, I'm going to freaking do damage to my head and body if you keep trying to make this joke to me.
The entertainment business is
I'm gonna OD on the espresso shots.
It really is.
This music video rules. There was like a panda bear doing backflips.
It's terrifying.
Hold on,
That was the
post
leopard.
it on the chat, dude. I want to see it.
It's not bad. There's a terrifying panda bear with like human eyes.
Yeah, it's given a little bit of Uncanny Valley with the panda bear, but then he starts doing flips, and I'm like, I like this guy.
It's the tiger that's in it.
Is it good music?
I kind of can't hear. Or here, It's not terrible.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. It sounds like old music. I'm gonna fight my cat right now if he doesn't stop fucking licking himself.
He's having a nice time.
He's getting on my nerves.
He's chilling.
I mean, it's fine, but usually when he posts up on our lap, he goes to sleep instead of loudly licking himself in front of my microphone.
It's not that.
Watch.
Oh, this is like a whole TV show. 1993. Wow.
Yeah, that recently, right? That's why I'm kind of surprised to hear this. It's like these people, or I shouldn't say those people.
These folks.
People in the modern era were falling for these wives' tales, so to speak.
They continue to.
Yeah, South America is very superstitious. They still, not to say,
and they still
Latin
can't
America
be good at
is
soccer.
like
Unbelievable.
yeah, they're very into that stuff. Like, obviously, not everyone falls for it, but it's kind of like it kind of just comes with the culture. Like, we did an episode on La Llorona like a long time ago, and that one also has a lot of association with like the devil and going to hell and like all that sort of stuff. So it's just part of the culture.
Fair enough.
Yeah. A Latina mom hears something on TikTok, you never hear the end of it, man.
I know.
My mom had me...
Our friends on TV, like in La Rosa de Guadalupe, it's over.
What do they call it? The click clock?
Oh, man. Yeah, click clock.
No, click clock.
That's a classic, dude. As soon as it shows up on Primer Impacto, it's over, dude. The Mexican news stations will fuck you up, man.
What is that scary one
Everything
you're always
is-
talking about? You're talking about mujeres casos reales.
Yeah, dude. I'm just like,
Oh, you showed me the episode of Mujeres Casos Reales where, like, the wife finds out her husband is, like, cross-dressing, and she's just like, what do I do?
Oh, yeah, and everyone around her is like, oh, like, he's just
I was gonna say
That's
that.
not even bad.
Just let
lol.
him, dude, lol.
What is the problem?
Just, like, let him. Makes him happy, lol.
It's like, he's not gay, he just cross-dresses, bro. Like, get over yourself. And I'm just like, okay.
Like,
And I'm just like,
do
okay.
that. Yeah.
Very progressive, like, episode of Mujeres Casos Reales, I thought. I liked it.
Oh, no, it was Lo que callamos las mujeres. I don't remember. It was that one. The other one, the Casos
It's just like
Mujeres, that
women
one's just the
getting
fucked up
kidnapped
one.
and murdered.
Hey, that's normal. That's normal now.
People just die, and it's like, damn, bro.
No. Yeah, there's...
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, can a person sell his soul to his or her soul to the devil? His, her, they
Their.
soul to the devil.
Excuse you.
Can a person sell his, her, their, them soul to the devil?
We're like
Can
putting
one
it down at
soul
Cheeb, like,
be
say it
sold
the
to
script
soul?
correctly.
To the devil.
Hold on, I'm gonna look up all the pronouns. Can a person sell his, him, his, himself, she, her, herself, they, them, theirs, themselves, these, theirs, themselves, sie, her, hers, herself, herself, ver, his, vers, herself, te, ter, tem, ters, herself, in, himself, sold to the devil.
Just last one, just sold to the devil. That's all.
Yeah, they have. Sound like a scratch CD, dude.
I don't even know if this joke is funny. I'm so sorry. What if this joke is not even funny? Anyways. Can you sell your soul to the devil?
Yes. Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Debate. Okay. How do you think you could sell your soul to the devil?
Well, there's many ways to do so. I do not want to reveal them here because somebody might be stupid enough to actually do it. But yes, there are many different ways to do so. Many ways can be giving the devil your full name,
Address, parents' credit card number, date.
Oh, so you just have to like dox yourself to say
basically,
dox
yeah, you can
yourself.
dox yourself.
Here's my
You can
Okay.
forsake
My regular Chipotle
forsake
order.
God and embrace the devil. Another way to do so. Another way to
Okay.
do so. Get offer for trade. But what people don't really think is that it's the same. It's okay. So it's the same thing when you're dealing with the Fae. You have to be very, very, very specific with your words. Because if you're not very specific with your words, they will twist and pull and drag any way they want to make it beneficial for them. So you have to be sure that you know exactly what you want, how you want to say it, in order to do so. And you have to understand. So you also have to have an amount of protection too, because like they're not gonna, once you summon them, they're not gonna go back. They're not gonna go.
Isn't your soul already going to the devil though? Why do you need protection?
Because, well, protection is not for the person, it's for the people around you, because they're not going to be satisfied with one. They're going to want to get as many as they can. So, yeah, so if somebody's...
They're
It's like an MLM
Exactly.
sort of situation.
Exactly.
Just about to make that joke.
Yeah, no, they will try to get as many souls as they possibly can to be dragged down with them. So the protection is for everybody.
Hey, bestie, have you considered?
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about the benefits of worshiping the Dark Lord Lucifer himself?
But basically, yeah. So there are ways to summon.
Looking for a high, looking for a
But
side
also,
hustle.
you also have to understand too is that
Sorry.
there are specific devils for specific things too. There are some devils that are for like, some are for money, some are for power, and some that you actually hear a lot of days now is for infancy.
Infancy?
Basically, no, they want to be
Fertility? Oh,
famous. Yeah, they want fame, celebrities.
Celebrity.
Yeah, I don't know, pride,
Yeah.
hubris, whatever.
There are some devils who specifically deal with that, and
Oh, so they got like
Yeah.
departments. They got
They
like
do.
devil
They
departments.
have devil
Like
departments.
they got like the guys that
Yeah, well, corporate America is hell.
it's everywhere, dude. God, dude. So I went down like a rabbit hole when I was looking up how to like biblically, if there's ever been anyone who sold their soul to the devil. So biblically, there's no evidence that people can sell their soul to the devil. Selling your soul to the devil became popular in pop culture with this play called Doctor
Faust.
What is it? Doctor Faustus?
Perfect.
And it's the story where this guy like sells his soul to the devil to like gain magical powers. And that's how people have
Yeah.
heard about like selling your soul to the devil in pop
Faust.
culture.
So it's not canon? It's only in
So-
fan fiction?
Yeah, it's like a fan fiction or
It's
off
fanon.
canon sort of
It's
thing.
different.
But like there are people who are
No, yeah,
sorry, go on.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, Faust. The whole thing happened like because it's like, yeah, kind of fan fiction. It's based on apparently it's based on an actual person who is a scientist, and he wanted to like prove that like, magic and all that it did exist, which is why he summoned the devil. In exchange for his soul, he will get immortality and magical powers.
It's like Hellboy.
Is that what happened in Hellboy?
Is that what happened in Hellboy?
I think that's what
That's what
happens in the movie
Hellboy
Hellboy, no?
was based on.
Ah.
Oh.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
one
okay,
of the
cool.
stories. Hellboy is based on like a whole thing, yeah,
And
Nazis
Nazis.
and all that. But it's an old German tale.
Do you know how it ends?
Yeah, Faust. Yeah,
'Cause it sounds
Faust.
sick.
If I remember right, Faust went back on his deal, so the devil did too, and took back his immortality, and he died. But
Yeah, then he
yeah,
went straight
but
to hell.
apparently the story
Well.
continues saying that he actually became like a noble down there because they have their classes too and everything. In fact, you know what?
Hell, got
Gosh,
a
all
cat
of these
system.
double
Actually, no-
careers that
Actually,
you
you
can
know
get,
what?
man. Could you imagine going to hell and having to get a job?
Yes, I can picture that actually.
What,
That sounds actually very accurate.
like I know all of us
That
are
sounds
anime
about
fans
right,
here,
really.
right? Do you remember
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
the anime called Blue
Yeah.
Alchemist?
No.
It's an old. It's a series. It's a
Chichiro.
series that's still playing. Like the manga is still running today. It had a short anime series. No, sorry, it's Blue Exorcist. My bad. I don't know why.
Oh, I love
Yes.
Blue Exorcist.
So you
yeah.
know the head teacher of the school, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's based on Faust.
That.
Yeah, no, the teacher is actually based on Faust.
Mm.
But yeah, so that's how supposedly that's how it goes and all that. But that was one of the very first instances of people selling their souls to the devil. And now you hear like every once in a while, like, oh, a ritual went, they're trying to sell their souls to do this and that, to get revenge, to get power, to get fame. Which is a lot of stories you actually hear in Hollywood nowadays. Don't you think so, Chibi?
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. I'm drinking tea.
Cute.
I'm deep throating this tea right now. Hold on. She's like segueing to me, and I'm fucking panicking.
Wait, wait,
Like, bitch, I'm trying to give you what you need.
Hey, drink white juice.
Nice.
It's like, bitch, it's your turn to talk. And I'm just like, I'm thirsty. No, let
I'm
me
thirsty.
So yeah, as Nikkita and I were saying, when we talk about like selling your soul to the devil, the usual tropes, the usual consequences, I suppose, is that the devil presents himself, or demons. I don't think you can make a deal specifically with Satan. I think it's always been like, demons with certain jobs, like, will make a deal with you. It's just like in Chainsaw
Yes.
Man. It's just like in anime. Anime is real, everyone. This is the anime episode, actually. Let's talk about Chainsaw Man. You guys reading that?
Actually,
No.
I'm letting it go so I can
No.
binge it.
Yeah, it's really good.
I only watch Beastars or on High School Host Club.
Those are also really good. But yeah,
Yeah.
you should check out Chainsaw Man. You might
hear good
have the
things.
mangas
They're very
at
good.
your local library.
Oh.
Oh, you're probably blacklisted from the library because you hoarded all those books.
I
Me?
have
No,
all
I'm
of
not.
the Chainsaw Man from the library, and they won't let me back in.
I said no, I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to yes and you.
It's okay. We're having a nice time.
I'm
You
surprised
hoarded
they
all
let
the
you-
chainsaw people?
I ordered all the Chainsaw people.
Is that what you said?
Oh, I hoarded. No, I thought you said something different. Anyways,
Oh,
so biblically, we know that no one in the Bible has ever sold their soul. But we know that that's not something that demons or Satan is above. So we know that people can be convinced to commit sin. People can be possessed by a demon or influenced by a demon to commit like heinous acts and sins. And although we know that how we see it, although we know that like no one in the Bible has made like a quote unquote deal with the devil, we know that Satan or the devil or demons will speak to humans and they will try to convince them to do things, but it's always done in a way where these people are being manipulated or coerced, and it's always done under the guise of it's always done in like the guise of them being led astray. So a demon will come up to someone and they will say like, I'm going to grant you all of these things, and they'll hold their end of the bargains, but it will be in a deceitful way. So you'll get what you want, but it won't be what you expect. So this is something that we'll see like in the real world. It's like a metaphor for like wanting something, and then the moment you have it, it's like the worst thing in the world, and it gives you more problems than you had originally. And I was thinking, since we talked about these two celebrities and how they quote unquote sold their soul to the devil, we know that in Hollywood there's like a lot of contracts and a lot of deals and a lot of like manipulative people in the industry that will take these starry-eyed kids who want nothing more than like stardom and fame, and they'll just turn their whole lives upside down.
Not to be like a Bible denier, but like as you're saying that, I'm like, that sounds kind of like it sounds very like fairy tale-ish, not in the like that's just a bunch of fairy tales sort of thing, but more like this sort of thing happens in the world and you need to be careful of it, such as people taking advantage of starry-eyed children, or not children, young people who just want stardom.
Who just want stardom, or they want to not starve, you know?
Yeah, or not starve.
yeah.
But yeah, it's like a metaphor in a way. Like, that's the way that my parents taught me, like, demons are just, like, metaphors and stuff. And there's, like, other branches of Catholicism that are just, like, demons real? And there's one in your house, TBH. And I'm just like, well, fuck.
That's the kind that I thought you were.
Like, please don't look at me when I'm changing, demon. Have some manners. Have some class.
Oh.
So
Nikki does not speak for all of us.
Tank, you're pretty familiar with like the comedy scene in LA.
Sure.
Would you say that there's like certain circumstances where like a comedian or someone like they get everything they want, but it's still their life is still shit? Is there like something like that?
Oh, it happens all the time. There's all kinds of demons, you could call them, predators, like preying on naive young people who are new to the scene and just don't exactly know what's available to them, and they're promised opportunity and fame and things of that nature, and then they're harvested for everything they have to offer and then tossed to the side. You know, you see it a lot at lower level comedy where it's like these promoters or people who put on shows will invite new people looking for stage time on. It's like, hey, make sure you bring 20 people to the show, and they pay $20 each, and then they pocket all the money, and then it's just a big show and tell of people talking about fucking whatever the fuck, and then they never do stand up again, and it's kind of gross, and you have to be wary of it. But there's demons out there, so to speak, and on a higher level as well. I don't know, like I haven't done any acting or anything of that nature, but I imagine the stakes are even higher there when as soon as you get things of that nature involved.
Mm-hmm.
Is that terribly off topic?
No, it's not. Yeah, that sucks, dude. So have you ever met any of these people?
Say again?
Have you ever met any of those people? Or are they approached
Yeah, they're around.
you?
I even do their shows sometimes. Fuck it.
What?
I don't know.
You're working with Satan, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You gotta, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do in this city.
Stage time is stage time, dude.
Yeah, like, I mean, I'm fortunate that I'm mindful of it, and I can see the perks of working with these people, and so I'm like, it's like they do offer, like, impressive stages to have your picture taken on, and, like, video clips, and exposure to other, like, important people, so to speak. Like, I've gotten some cool opportunities they're called bringer shows. Bringers, it's like, the idea is that you can only perform if you can bring people. And they've led me to a lot of cool opportunities where I don't have to bring people. But for naive young people who don't know other ways in which they can get what they think they need, in this case, stage time and exposure, they only do these shows and they just get bled dry, and suddenly no one wants to see them talk about their fucking asshole anymore. And they can't get stage time because they don't have people they can bring anymore, and they don't know the other opportunities that are available to them. And so-and-so that books newbies is just like several $1,000s richer because of it.
Do you have any advice for people to how to avoid this?
For comedians specifically, or just in general? Is just,
comedians.
Well, know your worth. Even if you're new, know that there are other opportunities available to you. Don't let your pride get in the way. Like, do other shitty shows on shittier stages to get better, so that when you do those better stages, you can benefit from it better, if that makes sense. It's like, don't let yourself get taken advantage of. Know your worth. And your soul is worth more than whatever the devil is promising you, I guess would be the metaphor. And in this case, the quote-unquote soul is like your sense of self-worth and value and stuff. I don't know.
That's very good. Thank you.
I mean, like,
that's my take
that's
on the
a
matter.
great take to it, because basically, like, when you talk about soul, what exactly does that come to mind? To you, what exactly is...
Are you speaking to me specifically or to the group?
That's like your spirit. Like, your body leaves, but your soul may still exist after, like, you leave your husk of a body.
But...
your body is the way in which your soul experiences this plane, I guess. And so to sell your soul is to, like, be here, but not really here. It's like you I don't know. I'm getting hippy-dippy about it now, so forgive me. But, like, you can't love fully, you can't live fully if you're present in your true self.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's my take on that, I guess. And so to sell your hypothetical soul or your real soul to the actual devil is to sell your true your ability to live life fruitfully and authentically.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's really insightful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
I was thinking that too.
I know.
I was like,
Ha Ha Comedy Club
authentically.
on the December 22nd. Buy your tickets now, folks.
Oh no.
That's Ha Ha Comedy Club, gang.
Bruise Brothers every Thursday.
Well, that one's free.
Oh.
They can come. But
Oh,
this
never
one I
mind.
actually need to bring. I'm actually doing it. It's not a bringer show I'm doing, but I do need to bring people, so please come.
Okay. Well, everyone show up to Tank's thing.
Yeah, December 22nd, if this is out, come out.
It
come
won't. What kind of operation do you think we're running here?
Yeah, I was thinking that too. I was
Dude,
like,
I
this
have
is a bad place to plug things.
No,
Yeah,
all
dude,
joking
don't-
aside, I have a podcast that I still have to edit from July.
Oh, snap.
Lol.
And it was before I did my gig at the Brea Improv.
Mm-hmm.
And me and my guest, my buddy Sean, shout out Sean, Shawnee My Soul on TikTok and everywhere else.
Speaking of,
We're both like, what are you excited about this week? Oh, we got that gig coming up at the Brea Improv. Hey, folks, buy your tickets now. 6 months later, I still have it on my fucking shopping list.
That's how embarrassing. Oh no. We've been
So
there.
look out for that one too, folks. I'll have that uploaded. You'll get the behind-the-scenes scoop that we talked about a show that happened 6 months ago.
that's funny that his handle is Sean My Soul. And we're
Shawnee
talking
My
about
Soul.
this.
Sorry.
He's famous on TikTok. We got a famous friend.
Yeah, I cut you off. If you want to start that over, we can cut it out.
No, it's okay.
Sorry.
You're right. It's Shawnee, my soul.
Yeah, I love that guy. He's my
funny.
co-host on my my weekly show, and he's also he does well for himself on TikTok. I think he's got like 20,000 followers or something.
Oh snap!
Famous.
Nice.
He's funny as shit,
I'd
dude.
sell
so
my
funny.
soul to get popular on TikTok at this point, dude.
Poof.
Legit.
Yeah, dude.
Oh god.
I don't know,
Oh, God.
man. I'm so I have I don't know, like I get paid for it, but like I mostly volunteered into it. But like I help run like a social media platform, and we're doing TikToks, and we all want to go viral like really fucking bad, but we're just like, how the fuck do you do this shit, dude?
For real.
Dude, just let us be viral already. Help.
I like them. They might be a little bit too long.
That's what I've been saying, that they're too long. No one's
You
got
go,
time
oh
on
shit,
TikTok.
we go to the library? Bet. Boom.
No, don't
And
say
that's
that. Don't say it out loud. Can't say
What?
my place of work.
it. What? The library?
But
Yeah.
Oh,
Can't
my
say
bad,
that
I'm
I work
sorry.
at the library.
She works at a library.
I said the.
Yeah.
I didn't say the library.
There's many libraries.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but there's other TikToks that also are in our same field, and like they've had like a couple of stuff go viral. But from what I've seen, it's just like they'll have like one TikTok go super viral, and then it doesn't translate to the rest of them. So I
Yeah.
think it's,
Yeah.
you just have like a one-hit wonder, and then maybe you get 10 followers off of it, and that's it. I feel like that's what it is on TikTok.
Yeah,
It always is.
super is.
But it's just like, but you don't get it. If I get a viral TikTok, that means that, I don't know, my boss will say congratulations, and that's it. I don't know.
You just gotta keep doing it, man.
Yeah, consistency goes a long way. Like,
Yeah,
as a
it really
comedian, there's a lot of
does.
pressure to upload consistently, which I don't. But
That's fine.
I have friends who all have, like, loads of viral clips, but they post every single day.
Yeah,
And
it's hard.
one could argue that's a means of selling your soul to the devil, is because you're going up and you're recording your sets, but you're just going through the motions and pumping out as much content as you can so that you can sell your soul to the almighty algorithm to go viral. And meanwhile, the jokes you're telling aren't even of the highest quality, so you're sacrificing your authenticity to get clips to go viral, but then your jokes suffer for it. So that's the monkey paw situation in that case, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Not to talk shade on any of my comedy peers. They're all so funny and I love them, and please book me on your shows. But
Like, please put me on your shows. But also, you're like inauthentic, you're stupid, you're ugly, and give me $20.
not those guys. Those guys are great. It's those other guys I'm talking about. Or ladies. I don't know. No, not the ladies. They're great.
That's what I was gonna say. It was like, not Sean, not you guys, never you guys. That's also a trend on TikTok. Never mind.
that's
Cut
funny.
that out. Cut the cameras.
No.
Cut that shit off.
But yeah, man. I feel like fame is like a thing that can be attained by anyone, and that makes it like so intoxicating.
Oh, yeah.
And that makes me really afraid for like our is it Gen Z? Are Gen Z the ones that are teenagers now, or are they like
think so,
at
yeah.
20 already?
I think
Are
they're
they
like
like-
20.
Yeah, they're 20.
No,
Eh.
they're like 20, 22.
Yeah,
young.
Year
I
of our Lord.
suppose.
Let's just call them what they are, the
We're-
younglings.
the younger
Oh, Lord.
folk. It makes me really afraid for them, because a lot of them would think that like having fame and all of this is gonna like solve all their problems.
Oh, yeah.
But then what it really does is that it just goes and creates more problems for you, because then like your livelihood is dependent on like what other people think of you, and who the fuck wants to live that way?
True.
That's true, but also you have to realize too that a lot of the people, the younger generations, they're just seeing the aftermath of all the situations we grew up with. We were growing up when it was happening, so we learned the same time everyone else. The younglings now, they just like, oh, okay, that happened, so why is it so bad? They weren't there to see the consequences. They just saw the aftermath. And honestly, history has proven time and time again that just seeing the aftermath and just knowing about it doesn't really make it like a lesson learned. It's just like, oh, okay. And the cycle begins again, because it's like, hey, it didn't work out for them, but I know how they failed. So so long as I don't do that, I don't have to fail. And look what happens.
Unfortunately, I don't know very many social media stars. Dude, who the fuck do I even follow on social media?
Okay, so no, I love TikTok. I really do. It's a fun thing for me to do. Just like
it's a fun website
to just lose an hour or so on it. But the thing is that a lot of people
A singular hour.
Okay, yeah, call me out hours.
Calling myself out.
No,
It's okay.
But,
that fucking app is ruining my marriage. It's fine.
no, what's her name?
I can't pay attention to
Charlie.
anything.
Charlie D'Amelio.
Yeah,
her. She's infamous in TikTok, but the thing is that everything she's done was just copied off of somebody else. She has no originality to it whatsoever. The only difference is oh, she's a cute little girl who's doing all this. She got famous because she did a dance that was already trending. And she just happened to do it just a little bit better and just a little bit cuter. And boom, she's instant star. And she's doing she's doing more TikTok. Now she's getting brand deals. Now she has her own fragrances. Pretty soon she's gonna have her own makeup. But dude, I smelled her fragrance. It smells just like any other fragrance. It smells exactly like Ariana Grande's fragrance. Legitimately, it's just a different package. It's the same fragrance. She has no original.
Right. I think it should also be noted that her parents are rich too.
There we go.
Nepotism, baby.
Nepotism, baby.
Nepotism.
Okay, there we go.
I'm of the opinion that this is all fine, TBH. But also, the TikTok that I watch is, a bunch of very niche micro-celebrities as opposed to, the Charlies and the straight TikTok people.
Yeah, it ain't the For Us page.
It ain't the For Us page.
It's for you. All right.
In other words, we be on
she
Queer
starts
Talk.
taking on competitive Pokemon content.
Yeah.
You be on what? On Queer Talk, did you say?
Me and Thotty.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. That, I think that from, queer TikTok, I kind of only see the good part of it, because no one is really, for the most part, no one is really, blowing up and then falling very hard.
Mm-hmm.
They're just kind of who's... I guess one might have, but then it was just it's silly. It's not not very high stakes.
That $19 Fortnite gift card guy seems to be on hard times, if I'm honest.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, his.
But that's very famous. That's not the niche.
I don't know how much more niche he gets than that guy.
Going up that mountain only to fall so hard. Oof. I mean, if it's for TikTok, it's okay.
Like winning the lottery, I guess.
Fall off. Oh well, just try your luck. But when it comes to
not me
Hollywood,
though. If I won the lottery,
that's where
Built
you see all the
Built
dominance.
different.
I'd be different.
That's different. I mean, look what happened to name a celebrity.
No.
Elon
I'm saying
Musk.
I'm built different. I'm saying that wouldn't happen to me because built different.
Oh, Tank, did you hear that Elon Musk got booed on stage with
Fuck yeah.
Dave Chappelle?
Chichapa.
Yeah, Zoe
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle.
Yes, so Dave Chappelle.
Probably that guy stinks. I think he's a good example of fame ruining someone, because he had the fortune already, but then he got the fame, and now so many more people. Let's not underestimate the people that still like him. So many more people think that he's a fucking dipshit and a man-child and an idiot and the Antichrist reincarnate.
Yeah, the thing that's fucking wild about Elon Musk is that he very much wants to be famous on purpose, because he could have just been some rich guy who's not in the public eye, but he very much hired PR people and became this person that he just hires people to say that he's a big smart guy who invented electric cars, when he's just a rich guy that bought some companies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then
undeniable.
he buys Twitter to unban Trump, and then Trump doesn't even tweet anymore. He didn't even want to fucking come back, dude.
Yeah, he's moved on. He's on the oranger pastures.
He got so wild with his tweets that his own team had to take away Twitter.
So now he's dealing with like a PR disaster and like he can't cope with it, and it's just like, homie, you didn't have to do this. You didn't even have to be in the public eye in the first place. You did this.
You didn't have to go on Rick and Morty.
Oh my god, yeah.
Dude, I wanted to kill myself. Andrew saw it. I was like, is this actually Elon Musk talking right now? And it was, and I turned it off immediately.
Yeah.
I could not.
I stopped thinking
dare.
Rick and Morty was cool before it was cool to stop thinking Rick and Morty is cool.
There's a guy on TikTok that'll just like screen record like episodes of Rick and Morty on live, and I'll watch that stuff.
Good.
It's just like
Don't give him
the
any
worst
money.
quality. He's just recording his TV screen.
But
he stops
actually-
episodes in the middle to be like, "Oh, this is how you get rid of chat." By the way, and like I watch that shit.
At least it's a communicative spirit.
I love that shit when they're just like, "Oh, today we're watching this."
Hey, come
It's
watch
like, hell
with me.
yeah. Yeah, it's like take that $10 away from Disney. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking
love
when you guys
TikTok.
were talking about spin-off expanded lore, I was just like, Disney should buy the Bible and just uncanonize all the side stories and just be like, listen guys, that New Testament, all made up. We're going back to the Old Testament.
We're going back to some fucking
Oh my
wild ass
god! Imagine the
stories.
hate.
Oh no, wait, who owns the Bible? No,
Which I guess is just
DreamWorks.
Judaism. Huh?
DreamWorks owns the Bible.
You're
DreamWorks on the
lying.
bus. Some
Body
once
once
told me that Jesus, he hath risen. He was looking kind of dumb with his no, that's in
No.
bad taste. I was gonna start talking about
No.
nails and hands and stuff. I'm not gonna do that.
No,
That's
no,
violent imagery.
No, because they have the Prince of Egypt and all those other Bible ones.
Yeah, they
own
they
it.
do.
They own
There's
it.
more.
they do
There's
their-
more than just Prince of Egypt.
Yeah,
Like what?
there's the one. What is it? I don't know the fucking story. The sheep. What is it? Who's the one
I thought
that?
of the lyric
Lambert.
for the
Oh, yeah.
somebody Jesus.
Yeah, do it, please.
Okay, so it's like he was looking pretty dumb with the thorns on his head and the sign of the King of Jews on his forehead.
Oh my god!
Well, they didn't start coming, and then I'll start coming back to the pews and hit the wine running.
This is another Christianity episode. We're not gonna get any views on this.
Didn't
look.
make sense not to walk on water.
Nikki was right. King of Dreams
Oh, okay.
and Star.
There we go. There we go. I heard that
You
one
pray
too.
to the Father, and you
Jesus
get
Christ.
the Son. What were you saying? Sorry, I was trying to think of Smash Mouth lyrics.
Let me see.
You might as well be praying to the Son and the Father and the Holy Spirit.
Oh, my dad's gonna call me about this.
Chingada madre.
every time I do like a Catholic episode, my dad calls me out on it. I'm gonna be hearing about it today.
Sock Monkey, can you like cut like the last like 15 minutes off?
Fuck no.
Negate that. No, I don't want.
Cut it and send it to me so I can put it on my podcast. This is gold.
It's like we have to do where it's like, and they don't stop coming, but it's about the bread and the fish. And
I was
how,
trying to
like,
think of
they
bread
don't
and fish.
stop
That's what my
coming
big-
because he keeps replicating them.
Well, the loaves stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming.
They're right.
Where were we at before we got to this tale?
I don't know, but you have to hear our Catholic cover of Smash Mouth now.
Now we have to record it. The fans are gonna demand
Oh,
it now.
you're literally gonna burn me.
The Vatican's gonna come after us.
We're all going straight. We're all going straight to hell after this episode.
Get you guys. I ain't going anywhere. My mother moon will come taking me saying, say later to this
Christ
bitch. I'll be
died.
like, bye.
Christ is risen. Christ will come again. Boom. da dum dum da dum dum da dum da da dum.
You're literally
Seems like he's
burning my
processing some
ears.
things.
Smash word of God.
Smash.
Smash, like...
Alright, so where were we?
Lord Mouth.
Lord.
Mouth is
There it is.
filled with
Lord,
your mouth is filled with the word of the Lord. Lord Mouth. We did it.
The Lord is filling my mouth.
Ooh woo.
Anyways,
Go whoop.
I'm sorry. Go on.
And then Fraser.
Oh yeah, Brendan Fraser, man.
Whoa. Is that what we were talking about?
Yeah.
I don't know what's up
definite-
with Brendan Fraser.
He got fucked over by Hollywood, dude. Basically.
By Hollywood? I thought
I
it was,
told you about it earlier.
thought it was his wife or something.
Well, that,
That
too.
too, yeah.
I mean,
Oh.
you know,
Bitches, am I
that's,
right?
You.
I feel like the situation with like Brendan Fraser is like a perfect example of like the metaphor of selling your soul to the devil. Nothing. I don't want to say anything like against this character. Brendan Fraser's like a great guy. Like he didn't like. I'm not trying to say that he deserved anything that happened to him, but like I feel like he got taken advantage by the Hollywood system.
Oh, he definitely got
through
shot
no
at.
fault of his own.
No, he definitely got taken front of. Because what's the one thing when you think of Brendan Fraser, what's the one thing you think about?
Mummy.
The Mummy.
Exactly. That's what happens. He got so popular with that, and you know what happened?
It was the curse?
It was a curse, yeah. I mean, like, look at it. As soon as one character gets popular and for actor gets popular for one character, what happens? They get deal after deal after. And that's what happened. Like, look at all the Brendan Fraser. He was like the it face in the 90s. Like, he was up
Did the Mummy come before or after George of the Jungle?
after.
I think
After.
after.
I love George of the Jungle.
Yeah,
It was
me
after,
too.
yeah. It was after George of the Jungle. I mean, he went from that to George of the Jungle to doing all kinds of things. And then that fateful moment when he met that producer.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to
So-
say that... Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, so Brendan Fraser's career, another thing that there is to note is that he was a workhorse. Like, he worked really hard. Like, he would do anything that the producers and the director told him, and as a result, like, he completely lost his body. Like, he'd injured himself on set so much, he just completely grinded his own body to the bones. And he's been in and out of hospitals for, like, knee surgeries and things like that. Like, bruising his ribs and stuff like that was just, like, a normal on-set occurrence for him. And, like, he pushed himself so hard for these people. And I feel like at the end, like, all they did was, like, take and take and take from him.
This capitalism.
I mean, it's like, it's a really sad story because I was talking about this with another friend of mine about, like, how, like, it was such a rage back then that all the actors had to do their own stunts because, like, hey, I'm an all-around actor. I can do all these. I can even do my own stunts. Haha. And, like, even the ones that, like, they looked like they were fit and everything, I was telling my friend, like, there's different ways to be fit because you're training your ways to be your body in different ways. Like somebody who works out a lot, but it's kind of flexible, doesn't mean that they can go into a gymnastics team and expect the same thing. That's completely different. They're training different muscles, different things. So, like, actors who are just trained to be, like, fit, to look fit, there's no way they could train their body to withstand all that abuse. And as much...
Yeah, plus they're not trained for it either.
Yeah, I mean...
they don't have any training for it.
And I feel...
They don't know how to fall.
Yeah, they don't know how to do that.
Yeah, they don't have the functional strength,
Yeah.
I think it's called.
And
They just have the
and as much
aesthetics.
as I hate it too, I kind of... I feel like... Because at the time, who was the one that did all that? Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan.
Exactly. Everybody was always
Are
hearing
you about to
about
slander
how-
Jackie Chan right now?
Yeah, everybody was hearing how Jackie Chan could do
Reconsider.
all this stuff.
Reconsider.
Reconsider before you proceed with this Jackie Chan slander. Reconsider.
Okay.
Tom Cruise slander?
Tom Cruise.
We could slander that guy.
Yeah,
that
let's
guy.
slander the fuck
Wait,
out
no,
of Tom
this
Cruise.
is not
Tom
slander
Cruise is
against
disgusting.
Jackie Chan. He would never have wanted
Okay.
this to happen. But the thing is that Jackie Chan trained his body for that. He it's well known that in China, it's well known in China that he was used to that because his body was used to. He was a martial artist, so his body was used
who
to.
is also an actor.
Yeah, his body was used to taking that.
The other way.
His body was used to taking that damage. He was used to taking those falls. He knew how to fall. He knew how to take a punch. And like when he was there, it's well known that he also did some what's that word? Stunt training there. And look, he opened up a school for stunt trainers. But the thing is that people didn't realize that his body was trained for that. But all they saw was like, oh, he's getting more popular because he's doing all this, and it's showing that he's doing all this. I was like, yeah, but that's because he's trained for it. Like, he's trained for it. You're not trained for it. Think before you jump.
Also, Tom Cruise took the role in the Mummy reboot, so fuck him. You know?
That guy stinks.
Fuck that man.
Yeah.
I can take a hike.
His teeth are weird. Take a hike.
Yeah.
Buddy.
Beat it, punk.
Fuck Tom Cruise. All my homies
dare
hate Tom
you.
Cruise.
Oh, dude, Gato, remember when we watched the Elvis movie?
Oh, yes!
Ew.
Oh my god, yes! Oh,
Ew,
Yeah, dude,
why?
that movie's so scaring film.
scary! Oh my god. There was a scene where he was they were like introducing to like his like dance movements, that consisted of him like shaking his leg, but like he was on the floor and it looked like he was having like his body was combusting, like he was having like a seizure. And it was like a montage of it, so like it showed that
so
part like in
scary.
black and white. I was like freaking out with Cheeb, dude. It was sick.
He had to train to do
Yeah.
that leg move.
Mm-mm.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man, and like Elvis Presley is also like another tragic tale of Hollywood.
Fuck Elvis Presley. All my homies hate Elvis Presley.
Yeah, he also like stole all that music, but
Yeah,
I
no, I
mean,
like him. It's fine.
He was screwed over by his producer, whatever you'd call it, and he was like always hopped up on drugs because they were just like fucking working
Yeah.
him to death. And he didn't get to complete like the career goals that he personally wanted because he was stuck working in like this contract with Vegas, this contract in Vegas. So he couldn't leave the country. He couldn't do a tour. He was stuck in Vegas, and he was making a lot less money than he would have if he would have gone like on tour.
Ooh.
So yeah,
Damn.
like Elvis got like screwed over left and right, and like it just shows that like getting fame and money doesn't make you happy.
Imagine the worst part of your career is what everyone knows you by. That's just what people go to Vegas for. It's for the Elvis.
He's the Viva Las Vegas
Yeah.
guy, right?
He sure is.
That's the monkey paw right there.
There it is.
Yeah, there should really be more protections for actors, like more training if they have to do their own stunts and stuff like that. Unionize.
Yeah. Luckily, they're trying to do a little bit, or as far as like, what is it? What is it called? Well, they have like sex scene coaches nowadays, which is cool. It's not about stunts, but like they have those now.
Just hate the fact that everything that's happened, and this is just the way of life. I understand that everything that happens that they do have in place happens the matter of the fact that like something has to happen for them to open their eyes and like, oh, why didn't we think of this before?
Yeah, like hundreds and hundreds of women had to come up, or women had to come up and be like, "Hey, being an actress is terrible. Actually,
Yeah.
everyone sexually harasses me."
Yeah, and it sucks that it happens. Like, it should have never happened in the first place. Because I'm pretty sure...
Yeah.
Because, like, look, I'm pretty sure things happen a lot. And that's just the way it is. I mean, just like the demons, they take advantage of you. They take advantage of hope.
So what you're saying is that men are the demons.
Men were the demons
I
all
gotta
along.
agree.
Thank you
Oh,
for
no.
listening to HauntsRUs podcast.
took advantage
that
of
was
a
it.
young person. What does that sound like? A man. Disgusting. Just kidding.
Thank you for
Hey
this.
guys, I was in the bathroom. Did I miss anything?
Oh, how was your piss?
Oh
You have a
man,
good
I was
piss?
frying chicken in that bitch.
Hell yeah,
Hell
brother.
yeah, bitch! You should have fucking
Handsome.
taken the microphone with you, man. We want to hear.
Yeah. No, men stink. I don't know. I try to be nice.
He's a nice guy. He's nice. Not nice guy TM. He's a genuinely nice guy.
He's just a guy, dude.
He's just a guy.
Just a guy in the world.
Men in general are bad. One guy, they're okay. He's
It's
alright.
like men, bad guys. All right, dudes,
Okay.
cool.
Dudes?
Yeah. Well, quick question: is the guy being a dude?
What's better than this?
Because what's better than that?
I think that was less selling soul to the devil and more just like misogyny.
Oh no!
Misogyny in the industry.
Yeah.
Man.
When I think about celebrities that I think have sold their soul to the devil, knowing the context of you get your comeuppance at the end, I guess, or like a sourness is introduced to the sweetness, I think of Bill Cosby in particular.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because if one is, let's say you're a youngster, I'm not defending Bill Cosby. He's a monster and he should rot. But removing him specifically from this hypothetical, if you're a youngster and you're proposed with the offer of like, hey, for the next 50 years, you are high on life, you're a legend, you're worshipped borderline, people love you, respect you, they appreciate you, all the money you could have, all the other stuff, well, we won't get into specifics, but you can have those too, and everyone loves you, but then the last 10 years, you pay for what you did in that time, like...
he goes straight to hell, just like in Doctor Faustus.
Yep.
Yeah, like, do you take those 50 years of living like a king and then just deal with paying the price for that at the end?
Yeah, that sounds like a problem for me 50 years from now. Like
That's what I'm saying! Oh, no.
fuck that bitch.
The bitch is old.
Literally what it's like to
Literally?
sell your soul to the devil.
Yeah.
Dang.
When
That's
I-
a good example.
Or, like, I mean, you know, yeah, I hate... Like, Harvey Weinstein's another example.
Dave Chappelle might be nowadays.
Ah!
Maybe.
Has he done her? No, sorry.
He's-
Forget. I edited out any inkling that I might have been defending him. I apologize. He is weird because I feel like he became intoxicated by his own hubris.
Mm.
Too many people were giving him the impression that he's the best to ever do it, and he's like, "Well, obviously, I'm Mark Twain.
Mm-hmm.
I can say whatever I want, and I think trans people don't deserve rights."
He really did, didn't he?
You know, I'm saying that bluntly for the sake of humor because,
That's not exactly what he said.
yeah, there's, you know, it's a whole bag of worms. But I wouldn't necessarily say that that's a sell my soul to the devil situation because he did get out of the game for a minute, but then he came back to drink from the delicious stream
That's true.
of attention. And I think he's allowed himself to drown in it because he stinks, and I'm not a fan personally. I think he thinks himself a philosopher. I think he thinks himself Socrates. And I think he isn't. I think he's a dope and a poser. And I think he is just some old dork who got the idea that he has something to say. He's been in the game too long, and he needs to get over himself. And maybe I'm overdoing it here.
Maybe. I mean, he does sound like every single elderly man trying to give me advice.
Yeah, truly.
I think
man.
no, I think you were on
He's
a
like,
roll.
you know what? Back in this system. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
I'm done. I think you get the idea
Yeah,
of
yeah.
what I'm going for here.
It's okay.
I don't think this is a sell my soul. I think this is more I've gotten drunk off of the wine of the industry.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
I've gone
I
too
guess
far with it.
no,
Anyway,
I guess
go
like
on.
you can. I guess you can say that. Like, you can view like the fame and all that as its own demon. Like you're selling.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, you can anybody who goes into this is basically selling their soul to the industry in order to get fame back. But the moment the moment they decide like, hey, it's time to pay your dues, everything goes crashing down. And that's what I think of. I mean, if you want to get technical there, yeah. You can just view Hollywood as one big
The Hollywood demon. I wanna die and become a Hollywood demon. I think that'd be nice.
And if any of them are listening, I would love to become famous.
I
Fuck
feel
the last
like
10 years of my life.
If I died,
You
and
would be
became a
Bill
demon-
Cosby?
No, I would not be Bill Cosby. I simply would not be Bill Cosby. I would sooner be caught saying some racist shit than doing what Bill Cosby did.
Okay.
Let's not. Let's not with that one. I don't like that joke. Anyways, the joke I'm making was that if I was like a demon that like made deals with people, I want to be the demon that makes people like TikTok famous. I want that. Oh, that's gonna be my specialty. I feel like if I worked in like making content for TikTok in life, I guess I'll just have to do it. Like it's in my resume. Like I can do it. You know?
That's your side gig.
Yeah. What kind of
Oh my God,
what kind of demon dealer would you be?
That's a quick turnaround rate too. It's like, all right, here, you're famous. Fuck you. You're famous. Fuck you.
You deal specifically in 15-minute increments.
Yeah, dude, like I can. It's so efficient.
YouTube
I'd be
demon.
like so fucking efficient at my job, dude.
YouTube demon.
A YouTube demon?
Yeah.
You would help kids get famous on YouTube?
Because imagine, even if it's the tiniest bit, the more every time they get a subscriber, that's a little piece of their souls.
Dang. Imagine that little kid that just unboxes like Tonka truck toys.
A chunk of your soul is now
Dang.
mine.
It's just sold.
It's like Ryan
That's probably more
reviews,
It's
man.
like every time you like and subscribe, I get a piece.
What about you, Tank? What kind of demon dealer would you be? What would you specialize in?
What would I deal in? That 15 minutes deal seems nice because you can turn and burn, and then you could also like, because they'll probably move on to other industries. You could probably profit off that on the back end, royalties.
This guy's got
Maybe
a
they go
fucking
into
business
syndication.
plan over here.
Capricorn.
Get it?
Yeah.
Got the gospel. He's goated, boys.
He's coded.
And gals. No, I'd be Nah, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
No, that's it.
No, I keep thinking of jokes, and I'm like, nah, that's not appropriate.
You be the joke
Forgive me.
demon? You just like
Joke
give
demon.
like young kids like the best joke ever, and it's the only joke they can tell forever.
No, we already covered TikTok kids.
Yeah, I'm the TikTok kid. I make TikTok kids famous.
I don't know what demon I would be. I think it has to specifically be a Hollywood demon. I can't be a demon that like.
You could be any kind of demon. It's just like if someone was just like, boy, I really want my farm to, or like whatever. Like there's a problem in the world, and then you solve it for a price.
Oh yeah. What would be the most profitable problem? I guess war.
Profit is souls in your case.
Oh,
gotta
okay.
get
I was gonna say. I was like, I guess I'm just the. What are the four horsemen? I'd be war, right?
Oh, that's a lot of souls.
That is a lot of
You kill a
souls.
lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a high
Kill
volume
some
of souls. Yeah. I guess I'd be war. Or famine.
Yeah,
Yeah, because people be starving. Yeah, famine's probably pretty profitable. Yeah. Just take the food away.
Is that easy?
It's just that easy.
Just dump some funds into the British Empire to poison the potatoes, and then suddenly the Irish reputation is tarnished, and they starve. Boom.
Oh my
Boom,
god.
boom, boom.
That was a bit
That's
dark.
profit.
How about you, Thotty? What kind of demon
Oh,
dealer would
that
you
sounds
be?
like you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that a little too dark for the demon content? The fucking satanic haunted demon content? Did I go a little too far in thinking of what? You asked me what demon I would want to be.
It sounds like you're the demon that deals with politicians.
Are you gonna be
Buddy.
political demon?
Buddy?
Oh,
You
you're gonna
political
get
demons?
so much.
Oh, Lord, there's enough of those in Congress.
That is true.
Yeah, man.
Ba-dums.
No, I don't know. We're having fun.
We're having fun.
Yeah. What about you, Thotty? What type of deals do you sling on people?
What type of deals would I sling on people? Keeping in character, I guess I'm the OnlyFans demon. I get you popular on OnlyFans, but then your whole family finds out.
Oof.
Or maybe then it's like the only thing you can do forever. Gotta do geriatric porn.
Oh my god. Dang, yeah. There's a couple of porn stars that are still in the game and they're like 50.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? Good for them? Or
Good for
I don't
them?
know. I don't know, dude. That industry is like complicated.
Yeah, like that's good that they still have work in an industry where like looks and being young is like the pinnacle. However, fuck being in the porn industry.
Sure. I thought of a better answer when it's my turn again.
Oh, okay.
It's Gato's turn. Gato.
Oh, never mind, Gato.
What kind of demon would you be? What kind of deals would
I
you
will
be
be
slinging?
like a streamer demon. So like your streams, you'll get like hella people, like sponsorships, like all that, right? You'll be like the next PewDiePie, right? But you'll never see Grand Theft Auto 6.
But
that's what's gonna happen. And you're a huge Grand Theft Auto fan. And so you come to me, you're like, hey man, I'll buy your soul. I'm like, okay, I'll get you your streams and Grand Theft Auto 6. But it's a lie. And then you'll live the rest of your days in misery. Because I'm evil.
you never played.
That is cruel.
I would sell my soul for Grand Theft Auto 6. That's funny.
I can't wait.
That is cruel.
Coming soon, right?
Someone already made that deal and they made it so Grand Theft Auto 6 will never come out.
God damn.
So go wild, go find them.
Yeah. I wish that no one's wishes ever come true.
Can never have shit out here.
The ultimate hater. You thought of a better answer?
Oh, I did, yeah. So I remember that I do think about this a lot. Where, like, you know how the Beach Boys, like, when they were young, they wrote some songs about driving around in their Thunderbird and meeting girls on the beach? And now they're all, like, 85 and still doing that?
Cool.
That's me. I'm that demon.
I'm
just like the young
Boys
person is like,
demon.
I'll do anything to get my song heard. It's like, what's your song about? Being drinking Coca-Cola on the beach. And I'm like, all right. And then like 75 years later, they're all crunchy and old on stage, just like, and my best girl in the...
That's hilarious.
Aerosmith, AC/DC, all those
Just hating life.
That's similar to the
And then like, meanwhile, they're trying to write like prolific material and like actual evolved mature music. But the demon's like, no, the people are here to hear about the beach. And you're like, oh, but I've come a long way. And you're like, and it's going nowhere, kid. The West Coast girls are the girls that are the best you've ever... I'm so tired. That's me, I'm that demon.
You're that demon. That's good.
It's pretty good. I feel like that's a good place to end the podcast.
Yeah.
Do you guys
Similar
want to plug
demons.
yourself?
You reminded
want
me
to
of
plug
the
your
demon.
show from 6 months ago?
Oh, yeah, you know. I'm doing other stuff, but, you know, my podcast is still online, Morning Drew. You could also follow all my socials at Drew J. Fahey. If you're in the LA area, I do a lot of stand-up. Come on out to a show. They're usually cheap or free, or they aren't. Come to those ones, too. Don't I have something else in the books?
Your Instagram, maybe?
Oh, yeah, my Instagram at Drew J. Fahey. Follow. I have a weekly show. It's called Bear Knuckles, bear like the animal. Every Thursday at 8. And then once a month, I have a show called Splendid in Silver Lake. Like I said, follow my Instagram at Drew J. Fahey. And thanks for having me on, team. I appreciate you.
This was a lot
Thanks
of fun.
for coming.
Thank you.
All right, everyone, say what your names are and sign off.
Gato.
Who
I
are
have
you
a
people?
podcast too. I
Sorry.
kind of abandoned it too, but if you give it a chance,
You're also
I'm
a streamer. You're also a streamer.
it's
What's your
a
stream?
streamer Twitch at Gato Toby, and then my podcast is Lonely Corner Radio on YouTube and Spotify. Yeah, I ramble, and then I play games and rage on live. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Classic PS2.
Every week. Try.
Nice.
Nice.
Hi. I'm Thotty. I be drawing. I only have an Instagram. It's ThoughtCobell with an E at the end and a 0 in the thought. I'm already
That's too
tagged on
complicated.
HauntsRUs. I know. I know.
I'm sure it's in the description.
It's in the description. I'm sure it's in the description. There's only one other ThoughtCobell out there on Instagram. And I already killed that. No. Anyway. Commission me. You want something? $20. That's all I do.
This is Nikkita signing off. I hardly use my social medias. The only ones I'm mostly active in, and that's just truthfully just scrolling, is my TikTok, which is just another weeb here.
I like your TikTok too.
Nice.
Anyways, I was Cheeb, the host of the podcast, and that's the end of our show. Now you're haunted on me. Look at that.
Got him.
Wow.
You
Fucking
took a
goofy.
soul.
Dummy. No, we took your soul, stupid.
Stupid, dummy.
Goofy.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. Bye.
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 Bye.